This is a presentation on enterprise resource planning. What is enterprise resource planning? Enterprise resource planning, or ERP, is the management of large businesses as events happen, often aided by software and technology. This is usually done through applications where the stakeholders' interactions with the business are entered into data tables, allowing lots of information to be recorded. This is constantly updated and gives an accurate view of the business and processes at the time. That makes it quite effective. Most large companies use ERPs to run their businesses smoothly. One of these is Amazon, using ERP software called SAP, System Analysis and Program Development, which was created in Germany by former IBM employees who envisioned all data and business processing in real time. It is now one of the leading companies in business software. What are the pros and cons of ERPs? Well, they're easy to manage and the ongoing changes of the business. Departments can share information seamlessly, so it makes it less clunky because it's one system instead of multiple. It can just streamline parts of your business, and that just helps overall growth. Cons: it does take a lot of time and money to set up a well-working ERP. It's only successful if the workforce utilizes it well. What's the point of spending so much money if the workforce could do well without it? And it is much more complex than other systems and might be quite difficult to use. Why should I add an ERP to my business? Well, if you're a small business, there are a few benefits of adding an ERP. It does speed up operations massively, but by keeping all data in one place. There's no issue in duplicating data or long files, which could cause unupdated records in other places and make the whole database very confused and inconsistent. While it is expensive, it does provide a great infrastructure to manage data, which can be constantly improved on, and eventually you can actually have a very good system. It also you can make decisions faster. You can look at the data easier and search it up. One way I looked at ERPs was on a website called Garden World, where you can actually have a shell of a real ERP that other people might use. Even from the small shell that didn't have much information, I could clearly tell that there was a lot you could do with ERPs, such as adding in business partners and what they're doing, adding in analytics to how the company's doing, and much more. It's clear that lots of information can be stored on an ERP, and that it's very useful, especially if you're a big business. But that it could also be useful going into a bit mid-sized business or even a small business once prices decrease as ERPs are easier to create and manufacture. Anyways, that's the end of my presentation.